Have you ever felt that adversities and challenges in life are golden opportunities to discover and train your mental strength? In each moment of facing difficulties, we can find the opportunity to become stronger, more resilient, and achieve remarkable growth. Imagine you are standing in the midst of life's storm, where strong winds can blow everything around away, but you remain there, steadfast and unyielding. That is the spirit of stoicism, the unshakable resilience, the ability to maintain calm and rationality in every situation. Stoic philosophy, with its profound and enduring principles, not only serves as a guide to help you overcome any challenge, but also as an art of living that helps you maintain your composure and not reveal your weaknesses. These principles will not only make you stronger, but also bring peace, self-control, and wisdom in every daily action. In today's video, we will explore 10 invaluable lessons to help you train and strengthen your inner strength. Let's embrace challenges as opportunities to grow, control our perceptions, and always focus on the present moment. Let reason guide you, nurture humility and empathy, and practice gratitude. By practicing these principles, you will find inner peace and maintain perseverance and motivation on the path of self-development. Are you ready to accept the challenge and discover the true strength within yourself? Let's embark on this journey together to explore and harness the true power within each of us and live a life not only full of meaning, but also overflowing with happiness and peace. Number 1. Embrace adversity as an opportunity for growth. Have you ever wondered why some people can face adversity with calmness and strength, while others easily succumb? Stoic philosophy teaches us that adversity is not just a challenge to overcome, but also a great opportunity for us to grow and mature. Embrace adversity as an opportunity for growth is a profound lesson that Stoic philosophers always emphasize. Marcus Aurelius, one of the famous Stoic philosophers, once said, "The mind adapts and turns around any obstacle to action to serve its objectives. A hindrance to a given work is turned to its furtherance. An obstacle in a given path becomes an advance." Think about the life of Jesus Christ, who faced immense difficulties and challenges. He was betrayed, tortured, and ultimately crucified. But throughout his journey, Jesus always maintained his faith, patience, and compassion. He transformed his suffering into a message of love and salvation for humanity. In reality, we can also see many examples of people who have turned adversity into an opportunity for growth. Imagine an athlete who suffers a severe injury. Instead of giving up, they use the recovery time to strengthen their mind, learn new techniques, and eventually come back stronger than ever. The story of Bethany Hamilton, a surfer who lost an arm in a shark attack, but continued her surfing career and became an inspiration to millions, is a clear example of this lesson. Adversity helps us discover our inner strength, surpass our limits, and become more resilient. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? How can I turn this challenge into an opportunity for growth? These questions will help us change our perspective on difficulties, thereby developing a strong and steadfast spirit. Accepting and embracing adversity not only helps us grow, but also makes us stronger, more resilient, and emotionally richer. Let difficulties become a motivation, helping us rise and achieve extraordinary development. Number 2. Control your perception. Imagine you are standing at a crossroads in life where every decision and emotion is heavily influenced by your own perception. It is this perception that determines how you view and react to the events around you. Control your perception is the second lesson in the journey of exploring Stoicism, and perhaps one of the most important lessons we need to internalize to live a peaceful and resilient life. Marcus Aurelius, one of the famous Stoic philosophers, emphasized that each person has the power to control how they think and feel. Our perception is not governed by external circumstances, but by how we choose to perceive and react to those circumstances. To illustrate, imagine a situation where you are criticized at work. Instead of feeling offended and angry, you can choose to see the criticism as an opportunity to learn and grow. This is the power of controlling perception. Jesus Christ also taught us about the importance of controlling our mind and emotions. He said, "The kingdom of God is within you." This means that true peace and joy do not come from the outside world, but from tranquility within the soul. Remember, when others hurt us or when we face difficulties, we can find strength in our faith and the love of God, and from there, control our perception. In reality, there are many examples of people who have mastered their perception to overcome adversity. Viktor Frankl, a psychologist and Holocaust survivor, wrote in his book, Man's Search for Meaning, "When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves." Frankl overcame unimaginable pain and suffering by controlling his perception and finding meaning in every experience, no matter how harsh. So, you might ask yourself, when facing difficulties, how can I change my perception to turn it into an opportunity for growth? How can I maintain faith and peace within my soul despite all challenges? By asking these questions, you are beginning the journey of self-control over perception and opening the door to true strength and resilience. Number 3, active listening. In life, we often get caught up in the whirlwind of work and social relationships and forget an important skill: active listening. According to Stoic philosophy, listening is not just hearing with your ears, but listening with your heart and soul. When you listen actively, you not only understand the words, but also perceive the deep emotions and thoughts of others. So, why is this skill so important? Epictetus, a famous Stoic philosopher, once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." This teaching reminds us that listening is not just a passive action, but a crucial part of building relationships and understanding others. Have you ever tried to put yourself in someone else's shoes and really listen to them? When we listen with sincerity and respect, we create a safe space for others to share their feelings and thoughts naturally. In the Bible, Jesus taught, "Love your neighbor as yourself." Part of that love is the ability to listen. When we listen actively, we not only help others relieve their emotions, but also make them feel respected and understood. Imagine a friend going through a tough time and just needing someone to talk to. If you make wise decisions, but also helps us maintain composure during tough times. Jesus Christ, with his wisdom and compassion, always acted based on reason and love. He taught that we should love and forgive, showing us the power of reason in maintaining peace and inner stability. In modern life, think about the major decisions we face. choosing a job, building relationships, or handling conflicts. If we let emotions control us, we might make decisions that we later regret. For example, in the workplace, instead of reacting angrily to criticism, see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, am I acting based on reason or emotion? Reason will guide us through life's storms, helping us see things clearly and make the wisest decisions. Let reason be the lighthouse that illuminates our path, helping us overcome difficulties with calmness and confidence. Before moving on to lesson number 6, we want to thank you for accompanying us halfway through this video journey. In every moment, we can learn and grow, and your presence here, listening and reflecting with us, is a great gift that I cherish every minute. To help us spread these valuable lessons to more people, please like and share this video. Each share of yours is a small but meaningful action, much like the lessons stoicism brings. And don't forget, lesson number 6 is waiting for you in the next section. Let's explore and embrace these timeless pieces of advice together. Once again, thank you for your commitment. Number 6. Cultivate humility and empathy. Humility and empathy are two core values that Stoic philosophy emphasizes, and they not only enrich the soul, but also create stronger and more meaningful relationships. As a Stoic philosopher, I believe that cultivating humility and empathy is the key to living a fulfilling and happy life. Humility, according to Marcus Aurelius, involves recognizing and accepting our limitations without arrogance or boastfulness. He emphasized that we are but a small part of the vast universe, and that not everything revolves around us. Ask yourself, do we truly recognize our place in this world and live with a spirit of humility, without pride? Empathy is the ability to put ourselves in others' shoes, to feel and understand their emotions. Imagine if each of us practiced empathy and love as Jesus taught. How much suffering and misunderstanding could be alleviated and resolved. Jesus dedicated his life to loving and helping others, regardless of wealth, status, or religion. He healed the sick, comforted the sorrowful, and preached unconditional love. In modern life, humility and empathy still hold their value. Consider great leaders like Nelson Mandela, who dedicated his life to the struggle for justice and freedom for the South African people. Mandela always maintained a humble spirit, constantly learning from those around him and showing empathy to the oppressed. He once said, "I have learned that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear with empathy and humility." Ask yourself, have we lived with humility and empathy? What can we do to become a better version of ourselves and thereby contribute to building a better world? By nurturing humility and empathy, we not only enrich our souls, but also create sincere, lasting, and meaningful relationships. Let us follow the example of Stoic philosophers and Jesus, and thereby build a life full of love and sharing. Number 7. Practice detachment. Imagine yourself as a resilient tree standing tall in an open field. No matter how strong the storm, your roots remain firmly anchored in the nurturing earth. Practicing detachment helps you stay grounded amidst life's storms, preventing you from being swept away by negative emotions or unexpected situations. As Jesus said, "The kingdom of God is within you." We need to seek and cultivate inner peace. A vivid example of detachment is when you face criticism. Instead of letting those words hurt you, view them as opportunities for self-reflection and personal growth. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "If someone can prove me wrong and show me my mistake in any thought or action, I shall gladly change. I seek the truth, which never harmed anyone." The harm is to persist in one's own self-deception and ignorance. In this way, you turn negative situations into valuable lessons, strengthening your soul. Practicing detachment doesn't mean isolating yourself from life or people around you. It means creating a safe mental space for yourself, similar to how Jesus took time to pray and reflect alone, seeking peace and guidance from God. Detachment is not just a skill, but an art of living, helping you lead a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Embrace this art and let it guide you to a life of tranquility and happiness. By applying this lesson, you will gradually build a strong, peaceful soul that remains unshaken by external factors. Join the conversation in our comments section. We are curious to know, are you ready to embrace detachment to achieve a better life? We eagerly await your stories. Number 8. Practice gratitude. Have you ever paused to reflect on the wonderful things you have in your life? Practicing gratitude, a core principle of Stoic philosophy, is the key to unlocking peace and happiness. Gratitude helps us appreciate the good things, minimize anxiety, and recognize the true value of life. Philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." This reminder encourages us to start each day with gratitude, focusing on the positives around us instead of getting caught up in worries and troubles. Think about an ordinary day in your life. You may feel tired, stressed from work, or face difficulties in relationships. But have you ever paused to enjoy the joy from simple things like a delicious meal, a hug from a loved one, or the morning sunlight? These small moments, when cherished, become a great source of motivation. Gratitude goes beyond recognizing the good things. It also involves sharing and spreading love. Jesus taught, "Love your neighbor as yourself." When we are grateful, we also learn to love and share joy with those around us. A practical example of gratitude can be seen in our daily lives. When you face a significant challenge, instead of focusing solely on the difficulties, think about the people who have helped you, the opportunities you have had, and the skills you have developed over time. Gratitude helps you turn challenges into valuable lessons. Finally, ask yourself, what can I be grateful for in my life today? Write these things down, feel them deeply, and share them with those around you. By doing this, you not only enrich your soul, but also spread positive energy to the community. Practicing daily gratitude will help you live a fulfilling and meaningful life, bringing true peace and happiness. Number 9. Cultivate inner peace. Have you ever wondered how to maintain inner peace, even during the most challenging times of life? This is one of the highest goals of Stoic philosophy, to nurture inner peace. In a tumultuous life, keeping our soul calm is a significant challenge, but it is not impossible. The Stoic philosopher Seneca reminded us that happiness does not come from external factors, but from balance and peace within the soul. To achieve this, we need to focus on what we can control, instead of worrying about things beyond our reach. Imagine life as a small boat on the ocean. The sea may become stormy, but if you maintain inner peace, You can always steer your boat through any storm. One way to achieve this peace is by practicing gratitude and acceptance. We should remember that nature wants us to be happy with what we have, not to desire what we don't. In modern life, inner peace can also be nurtured through daily habits. Try to spend time each day meditating, reflecting on the good things in life, and connecting with yourself. Jesus also often sought peace through prayer and reflection, which enabled him to inspire and love those around him. A practical example is at work. When faced with pressure and stress, instead of reacting negatively, take a moment to breathe deeply and find inner peace. This not only helps you face challenges more effectively, but also brings tranquility and balance to your life. What truly makes you happy? How can you maintain inner peace no matter what life throws at you? By focusing on core values and seeking peace within, you will find an immense source of strength, helping you live a more meaningful and happier life. Nurturing inner peace is not only a personal journey, but also an invitation for us to create a better world together. While exploring the profound wisdom of stoicism, I was deeply impressed by this proverb. We must act like a sailor facing a storm, maintaining our spirit and not letting anything shake our determination. This reminds us that perseverance and motivation are the guiding lights through the darkest times. Number 10. Maintain perseverance and momentum. In modern life, we face countless challenges, from work pressure and family responsibilities to complex relationships. But think about Nelson Mandela, who endured 27 years in prison, yet remained steadfast in his faith and motivation to fight for freedom. His perseverance not only changed his life, but also transformed a nation. Similarly, Jesus, despite enduring pain and suffering, persistently taught love and forgiveness. His perseverance not only inspired millions, but also vividly demonstrated the power of faith and motivation. Marcus Aurelius, in Meditations, reminded us that perseverance and motivation come from within, from how we perceive and react to challenges. Ask yourself, what is truly important to me? What am I willing to persevere for? When you find the answer, you will see that all difficulties are just stepping stones to success. In daily life, you may have encountered people who never stop striving, no matter how many failures they face. They are single mothers working tirelessly to raise their children, poor students overcoming hardships to earn scholarships, or athletes training persistently to reach the pinnacle of their sport. These examples prove that perseverance and motivation not only help us overcome difficulties, but also turn dreams into reality. So, keep perseverance and motivation in your heart. No matter how challenging life gets, remember that every difficulty is an opportunity for you to grow and become stronger.